Welcome back to Pokemon Sun. Last time we went ahead and explored a little bit of the route before Brooklet Hill and the water trial. We're just looking around a little more before going ahead and taking on the trial. I'm gonna go ahead and put Ashimari up in the front. He could use a little bit of action. Oh yeah, and I might as well. It's a Grubbin. Let's go for a funny water gun. Unfortunately for you, despite you having a speed lowering move, well, I guess unfortunately for me, you're just gonna call in a friend. And unfortunately for you, you can't call in a friend. And doubly unfortunate for you, I have a priority move in Aqua Jet. Alright. If you continue up this path, you'll find a Pokemon Center, and past that Pokemon Center is the trial site, Brooklet Hill. Darn it. Oh, it's a Lillipup. I'll go ahead and catch this little fella. If I can make sure that I don't knock it out. Let's see your physical attack stat. Alright. And then I have a singular nest ball. I'm gonna go ahead and use it. 1, 2, 3. Kick. We got it. Alright. Lillipup. Get in the decks. Because it doesn't yelp, it's extremely popular with trainers who live in apartment buildings. You'll be going to a box. We gotta go sniffing around. TM57 Charge Beam. Very, very useful. We're gonna teach it to whoever can learn Charge Beam. I know one of you can learn Charge Beam, but I don't know about anyone else. Nope, it is just you, Stanley. Go ahead. You're gonna be taking Charge Beam in place of Vice Grip. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna get rid of Thundershock for Charge Beam. Stanley would learn Charge Beam through level up, but because I found the TM for it, I don't have to wait for that level, which is very nice. It's another funny Grubbin. Let's go ahead and go for the water gun. Oh! You have Spark. Doesn't do much damage, though. Unfortunately, Stanley won't be getting a physical electric option until the third island. Alright, let's see. Alright, well, let's go in here. Let's go ahead and heal up a little bit. Now, we're gonna go ahead and lead off with Stanley. Brooklyn Hill, designated trial site for the Island Challenge. Let's do this. Welcome to Brooklyn Hill. Hello, I'm Lana. I serve as the captain of Brooklyn Hill. You look like an able-bodied trainer. Could I ask your help with something? Sure. Then follow me. This way, please. Let's follow Lana and see what's ahead. Ooh, I hope it's something good. A netball. Oh, you're a trainer. I'll teach you some tricks that guarantee hooking some Pokémon. Fisherman Ernest. Ow! Why are you using that? Why are you using that silly thing? You're not supposed to be using Barboach, you're supposed to be using not Barboach. Because you're part ground type, aren't you? Well, let's go for the Vice Grip. Nice crit. Stanley is pretty much an iron wall defensively. Jawbreaker 2 grew to level 20, and he wants to learn Iron Defense. That's just a better Harden, so sure. Goldeen. Now I can go ahead and use my brand new Charge Beam. And that ups my special attack. Now we'll go for Vice Grip. Oh, we just missed the KO. And now you're going for Supersonic. Oh. Come on, Stanley, you've been... Oh, no. Oh, no, no. Stanley. Stanley, no. Not now. Stanley, not now. Stanley, this is not the time. Stanley. Stanley. Oh no. Stanley? Stanley. Stanley. You can live one more hitting confusion. Okay, that is it. I'm not letting you go down in such a humiliating fashion. This is just not how you're supposed to go down, Stanley. Stanley. Stanley! One in 3, 1 in 9, 1 in 27. Okay, good. Yeah. Now you do your thing. And now I have to go back and heal at the Pokemon Center because of course I do. Alright, here we go. Oh, darn it. Barris. No, thank you. Alright, well, let's go ahead and spray repel. And then we're gonna change our ride Pokemon to Stoutland. Found an elixir. Anything else? Oh. See? Do you see that there? Look at that vigorous splashing. I wouldn't be surprised to find a fearsome Pokemon is the one causing it all. So, brave trial goer, I would like to ask you to investigate that splashing there and find out what exactly is causing it. I won't ask you to swim out there, of course. I have a lovely gift for you instead. Lapras was registered to the ride pager. If you climb atop Lapras there, you'll be able to travel over bodies of water. That's right. You'll even be able to reach those splashes and see what is going on there. Alright, let's go ahead and set Lapras to down. Well, you're another fisher. Alright, let's see. Notice me. I grabbed Pokemon in my backpack, bounced around, and now I'm here. Backpacker Mikiko. Well, you've got the funny bird. I'm gonna go for an equally funny gear grind. Come on, Stanley. This is an 85% accurate move. There we go. Much better. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Alright, well, let's go ahead and see what's in here. Three went down that way. And then there's still one here. It's a wishy-washy. I wonder if it gives me the opportunity to catch this one. Let's go for Charge Beam. Yeah, and the fact that you have Helping Hand is going to be a bit of a pain, because then that means you can boost the boss's move power. Draining Kiss! Yes, please. Draining Kiss is a very good move to have thus early on. Oh my, so it was Wishy-Washy kicking up all that water. Even a little Wishy-Washy can make such big waves. Oh me, what is that? I can hear wild splashing from over there. It sounds even larger than what we just saw. Is it a Pokemon? Is it a person? I suppose we better go check. Can't you hear that splashing from up ahead? I don't even have ears and I can. Zzz. I think that's called a microphone. Let's continue using Repel. there's a photo spot here. Let's fire up the Pokefinder. I'm gonna wait for you. Let's go ahead and take this one. I don't know why it defaults to... There we go. Let's go ahead and close the Pokefinder for now. Oh, you do smell something. It's a Max Repel. Look, there it is. Huh, I'm sorry, what was your name? Of course, Matthew. It is a lovely name, just lovely. Now look over there. Do you see that? Whatever is kicking up such lovely slashes must be rather big. A strapping young swimmer, perhaps? Or an amazing Pokemon specimen? Another suspicious bit of slashing out there. Don't let any droplets get on me, please. I think I'm just gonna go for Calico because she's just generally strong. I'm not necessarily sure Stanley. Are you going somewhere? What's the like YouTube investigate? No, I'm not going anywhere. Let's go ahead and investigate the splashes. Let's go ahead and investigate these. It's another wishy-washy. Let's go ahead and go for a fake out. And now you're immediately calling in for the cavalry. It's just another little fella. Let's go ahead and bite this little one. That's on low health. And then you're just going to Aqua Ring. Unfortunately for you, I can just go Chomp Chomp. Which that most certainly is enough to one-shot. Ashimari grew to level 23. It began to rain. Oh my. So it was another wishy-washy that was kicking up all that water. How unfortunate it wasn't a strapping young swimmer after all. Splash, 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 splash. Oh my word! Oh, what is that? Even more furious splashing? It sounds as big as a Wailord. It might just be another Pokemon, but maybe, just maybe, we'll be lucky enough to find a spry young swimmer floundering in the water and in need of saving. Let's go investigate it, Matthew. What in? When did Lana get past us? That girl must have super secret power. Now, we won't be going to battle any of the trainers here until later. Mostly just because I went like Brooklyn Hill. Within it lies the legendary Pokemon said to be the embodiment of the sea itself, the mighty Kyogre. That's amazing. It's only a joke, Matthew. You're rather trusting, aren't you? But we are near the sea. If that splashing sound is coming from the sea, then I wonder what is causing it. And now it is raining as well. The rain will boost the power of any water-type moves by half again. Could those splashes be caused by some Pokemon whose moves are now growing ever stronger in the falling rain? We're going all the way into Brooklyn Hill? I don't know about this. I got a bad... Alright. Well, it's a trial gate, and we know what that means. Work with Kill Totem Sen. Matthew, you've come all this way with me. That's right, didn't you notice? You passed through the Captain's Gate by my side, which means that you will undergo my trial. To clear my trial, you must defeat the great totem Pokemon known as the Lord of the Ocean. That spray of water you can see there, that's probably where you will find the totem. And perhaps those Wishy-Washy you battled against will also want their revenge. Defeat whatever comes at you and prove your strength to me. And remember that you cannot catch any Pokemon here unless you complete my trial. So let the trial begin.
That big splashing over there, do you think that's just another Wishy-Washy?
I don't know, but... let's go ahead and find an Ether. Stanley, you can go ahead and get your Charge Beam back. I think I'm gonna lead Stanley. Actually, no, I'm gonna lead Calico. Thunder crashed over the open sea. Lapras is trembling. Oh boy, here we go. And just like that, it's a bigger fish. And with its aura, it gets a defense buff. Alright, well the rain is gonna boost this Wishy-Washy's power level. Let's go ahead and start with the Fake Out, which really doesn't do all that much at all. Yeah, this is Schooling form Wishy-Washy. Its ability Schooling allows it to... The ability Schooling allows Wishy-Washy to transform into this bigger form once it is at least level 20 and is above 25% of its health. Wishy-Washy does not have a lot of health, so that overall makes this a little balanced, but also not too great at the same time. Little Wishy-Washy's just going for that. Totem Wishy-Washy flinched, which is good. Uh-oh, it's going for Helping Hand. All I can do is just... Oh, it's holding a Citrus Berry, isn't it? That's the Citrus Berry, yep. Alright, well, you're just going for Growl. Which really isn't that scary. I'm just gonna go for another bite. And you're gonna go for another Helping Hand. Which causes you to flinch. Am I just gonna constantly flinch this Wishy-Washy enough to the point where it really can't do much of anything? Right, well, you're just going Brine. And I managed to deactivate your Schooling, so now you're just the little Wishy-Washy now. Wow. Bye-bye, Totem Wishy-Washy. I didn't even need Stanley for this at all. Calico wants to learn Feint Attack. It doesn't miss at all. It ignores accuracy checks, but I prefer Bite's flinching, and plus there's not going to be much opportunities where Feint Attack is better anyway. So... yeah, Ernie grew to level 22, Stanley to level 24. And now all that's left is to just chip away at this Wishy-Washy. Which just goes down in one hit anyway, despite the attack lower. Technician is such a good ability. Defeat the Totem Wishy-Washy. And let me guess. Yeah, you're wet. Literally the only damage... Literally the only damage that you took was from the brine, and it wasn't even from the totem. Go ahead and get some neck bets. You did great, Calico. Very well done, Matthew. Please come back this way. I must say that I find myself in an impasse here. All of the wishy-washy that I so diligently trained up were defeated, and that is very frustrating. But of course, I cannot let your completion of my trial go uncelebrated, Matthew. You are amazing, Matthew. Truly impressive. Please take this. And just like that, the Water Z crystal is ours. You do know what this is, don't you? Watch. This is how you use Water EMC. And that's not all I can offer you. Here, this is the Alana Original, one of my own handmade fishing rods. Obtain the fishing rod. Very useful. This is how you use my fishing rod. When you want to fish for Pokemon, look for piles of rocks in the water. Fish like to hide in the shadows there. When you see your bob dip under the water, you have a bite, but you won't for long. The Pokemon will struggle to get away, so press A as soon as you see the exclamation mark. If you want to catch any of the Pokemon you fish up for your team, I recommend dive balls. 10 dive balls. By the way, did you know I once reeled in a red Gyarados? You did. Well, what do you think? You did a fine job today. Shall I see you back to the Pokemon Center on Route 5? Yeah, sure. Good. Let's be going then, and you can always do for a spot of fishing later. Next is Kiawe's trial. It'll take place at Wella Volcano Park. Oh, and that reminds me. Did you see any Sudowoodo by Paniola Ranch? They were causing trouble for people, so I gave them a little dose of Z-Power using my Water EMZ. Just a little lesson for them. I wonder how they'll react now that they see you have Water EMZ too.
I'm pretty sure I saw something that looked like a town farther down Route 6.
Next time on Pokemon Sun, we're gonna go ahead and go further down past where there were apparently Sudowoodo before, so see you next time.